I'm dating coach Hayley Quinn, and I'm here to tell you that meeting women in real life is powerful. One of the easiest ways that you can move from kind of getting nowhere on dating apps to having an abundant, fulfilling, and exciting dating life. Let's look at a simple 5-step process for how you can deprioritize the apps and meet more women in the real world. If you are on a repeat of work, gym, and commute, it's kind of not that surprising that you're not meeting enough opportunities in the real world. First of all, I tell all of my coaching clients to commit 2 times per week to practice meeting women. First, you need to figure out where they're hanging out and which of these places actually works for you. Whether that is, in fact, singles and speed dating events, whether it's networking events, co-ed fitness activities, paddle, run club, coffee shops, co-working spaces, lounge bars. There's a wealth of places you can try. You need to figure out which ones suit you, and then you need to physically commit the time in your schedule to attending. If you're just getting started at this as well, just showing up and figuring out, oh yeah, there are some women here that I find attractive is a solid win. Men, 9 times out of 10, are the ones who are going to break the ice. And if you can be one of those men, it is one of the easiest ways for you to build a ton more traction in your dating life. If you wait on permission, if you wait on a clear signal, this is going to really slow you down. So instead, let's focus on socially intelligent ways of you starting more conversations. A really helpful opening line that I have figured out over many, many years of teaching men how to meet women in real life is to say, "Excuse me, I just wanted to say, I like how you are." And that could be like, I like how you are reading a real book. I like how you're working, but have got this kind of wacky nail design on. You must do something creative. I like how you're walking so confidently. I like how you and your best friend are clearly having the most interesting conversation in here. Observations are fantastic ways to break the ice because they are personal and specific to her, but they're not physical. It keeps that opening line really safe and socially intelligent and frees you up to take loads more action. A lot of the time, the success of your dating life when it comes to meeting women in the real world is going to come down a lot to choosing the right places, committing the time to going to those places, and being bold in terms of initiating conversations. The easiest way to start to build a connection with her is to share information about who you are. If she knows more about you, she's going to relax, she's going to open up, she's going to feel so much more comfortable in this conversation. So instead of asking her, "Do you come here often?" say, "I don't know about you, but this is like my second home outside of my actual home." The more you can relay information about who you are, the easier it will be for her to start to feel intrigued by you. Most guys fall into the trap of thinking, how do I impress her? What topics do women like to talk about? Kind of immediately, because you're trying to analyze so much what is the right thing to say next, the conversation falters, you don't realize the social cues that she's giving you in the moment about what she thinks and feels, and also you may end up trying to talk about stuff that you're not really interested in, and that's a hard conversation to have. Instead, focus your conversation skills around, what do I love to talk about? What would I find really interesting if she happened to have in common with me? What would I find it really exciting to talk to her about today? If you can ask those questions to yourself and talk to her as candidly and as openly as you could do a woman that you've already had 4 or 5 dates with, then the conversation is going to flow much better. If you try to mask attraction and you beat around the bush and asking for her contact details, you're not going to get a clear response from her. And also, she's actually going to feel less excited about the interaction overall. Give her a clear reason why you like her, and then a clear action step that you could take together. I like that we've known each other for 2 minutes and you're already teasing me. Let's grab a coffee sometime. The fact that you are romantically interested in her, not just socially chatty, should be obvious and clear. This comes across as bolder, more confident, and more attractive to her. And also, because you've been clearer, you get a clearer response. That can be scary because sometimes that response is going to be a soft no, but you know what? It's actually better to know where you stand with her and to invite her to take a next step with you than kind of wait around and hope that she's going to choose you. So remember, most guys do not have a degree in how to talk to women in the real world. They just do a few relatively simple things really well. They show up, they're comfortable to initiate, they're better at talking about themselves, they understand a little bit about how to connect with a woman, and they are clear and direct about their romantic interest. If you can be more like this guy and you can develop these skills, your dating life is going to grow and grow. If you're curious, I would highly recommend you head over to my website and check out more about what I do.